What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F9916. Welcome back. Euro Truck Simulator 2 Hard Economy mod. We are in Poland. We had a little issue happen after the last episode. I had driven down to Kennecott and then over to Olsztyn, Poland. But the game decided to update again and sent me back to Stockholm. So I found a job from Stockholm down to Gdansk. Did it off camera. And yeah, so unfortunately we went from there to there. I think we were going to go to Warklaw or Krakow from Olsztyn. I ended up finding a job down to Katowice. So we're going to go down to there, and then hopefully we can find another one in the next episode to help us get down into Austria. And then ultimately, as I said, the goal is to get to Italy and start exploring through all of Italy, since we've seen a lot of this area now. And, you know, we've obviously done a lot of the going east, but we'll be exploring another city today in Katowice. Actually, we've been there before, but doing some routes that I guess we haven't done. It looks like we've done this part here. I don't think I've ever been on any of this road here, though, so some of this will be new. So let's go ahead and hop in. We got 7 hours and 46 minutes of driving to go. We have 10 hours until our next rest stop, so nothing to worry about there. And it is 7 o'clock at night, so we are 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to be driving through the night a little bit. It will be getting dark, so we'll go ahead and put it in park, turn the engine brake off. That might be important. Alright, there we go. You guys missed it when I got here. I did a pretty good job backing in. I only had to pull up and re-straighten it one little time. Other than that, it was pretty good. So that was kind of exciting. We installed a couple new mods. One of the new mods gives longer freight trains, so you actually have to wait for the train to pass. I know I was complaining about how short the trains were in the last episode. Oh, what are you doing? God, these drivers are too nice in this game. They always stop to let you go, and I don't want that. I don't need to be let go. Okay, now I need to be let over, though. Wait for him to pass, and then we'll just get over. Perfect. So if you guys are all having a good weekend, I am going home in about an hour. My school, Ohio, is playing in Pittsburgh this weekend, so heading to my hometown for that game. Should be pretty fun. Other than that, it was a pretty dead week. Just spent a lot of the week just kind of sitting around, not doing too much stuff. But glad to be back playing Euro Truck Sim once again, and kind of getting back into the hang of things at school again. I had my second math quiz today. That was no fun, but luckily it's a group quiz, so don't have to worry about it too bad. Other than that, just kind of been chilling recently. I'm gonna start looking up stuff for streams when I get back from Pittsburgh for the weekend. So I would expect a possible first stream of Euro Truck Sim on Twitch beginning next week. And I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, stream a lot of episodes where I kind of drive to areas I've already explored, which is more the same area, and then do sporadic YouTube episodes. Excuse me, my goodness. Hopefully fall allergies don't start picking up. I've been lucky not to have them this year compared to some previous years where I've had them quite nasty in the past. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Let's see when this is due. Maybe we could rest. Nah, Monday at 5 a.m. So basically, looks like this delivery just needs to make it. We don't really have time to fool around. We're gonna make $701 off of this one, so that'll get us back up to $108,000 as we slowly try to get out of this financial hole that we've been in. It is kind of annoying to have the game reset you back to Stockholm every time there's a game update, especially because we already had a delivery picked out, everything was set to go. Then I'm back in Stockholm and I was trying to find jobs and there's nothing. What is that sun doing? Those rays look a little bit goofy right there. I don't think the sun shines like the northern lights when it goes down. Although the northern lights would be pretty darn cool in this game, I think. That would be a cool little addition. But yeah, that's kind of... Those rays are a little intense right there, it kind of seems like. Over the beautiful pine forest here in northern Poland. Slow down to that 50. Good thing I'm paying attention to my speed limit signs. And good, we actually get some highway to travel on. I feel like in the past few episodes we have not had a lot of just proper 4-lane highway. To be honest, in this part of Europe, especially in the going east areas, there's just not a lot of good highways. So it's kind of been frustrating to drive around. But now, of course, we're going to southern Poland, and once we get to Austria, I think the highway system down there is better anyway. Alright, you gonna let me over? Oh boy. What are you doing? Yep. Okay, I should have probably stopped and waited for that dude, but whatever. And we can speed up till 80, which is good. Sick of going just 70 kilometers an hour. Go ahead, get that cruise control on. Alright, awesome. So 7 hours and 15 minutes of journeying. What is going on? The cruise control's not working. Come on. 78, 79. I think yeah, I turned the engine retarder on by accident. I remember that problem happening in the past. Oh, retarder activated. There we go. Cruise control. Alright, now, now we got our cruise control and we can just cruise our way all the way down for what should be quite a nice journey. And I'm glad that this is, I'm guessing if this is all actual highway here, this A1, hopefully this 1 is also highway. And then I'm sure that this is highway here. So yeah, it might actually be highway the whole way, which would make it go quicker in real life time, because you know, sometimes these 7-hour drives in the Going East DLC can just take an absolute boggle of time. And so anyway, I figured I'd devote some of this episode to talking about some of the additions coming to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Sim, because I think I forgot to mention it in the last episode, but Road to the Baltic Sea is coming up soon. Is this a toll booth? Yes. Oh, come on. Alright, turn the retarder on, hit the brakes down to 40. We'll get through this first. Didn't expect to have to pay any of this. This is where the hard economy mod really gets tough, because if I gotta pay like 50 bucks here, or whatever it's gonna be, then there goes a bunch of money. Alrighty. Start of toll road, keep the ticket, so I guess we pay depending on where we exit. How long we are on for. We'll have to pay multiple times probably. Back up to 40, clear on the right. That guy's on our left, he'll be no factor because we'll just get up to speed in the right lane here. And there's 70, we can speed back up. Alright, awesome. So anyway, Road to the Black Sea is what's going to be coming out. Obviously we've done the Baltic Sea, which is this sea here. And then the Black Sea is going to have Belarus. No, that's Belarus. This is Romania, I believe. It's going to have part of Turkey as well. So it's gonna, I think it's this country, this country, and this country, which should be Romania. Man, I feel like an idiot for forgetting the name of what this country is. But then it's also going to have Turkey. Let's go. I got to pull up the Google Maps on my phone and see, because it's killing me. Bulgaria, that's it. Romania, Bulgaria, and Turkey. So it's going to be weird because this whole region is going to be, you're going to be able to drive from here all the way to there, but none of this yet. So I'm guessing the next has got to be either here or Spain. I mean, it could be these areas, it could be more Russia, but I think it's pretty bad they've left out Spain and Ireland at this point in the game. I mean, Spain and Portugal is a huge part of Europe, and how is that not on the map? I mean, no Portugal, really? It just doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. I kind of find it weird, but I mean, I'm thinking there's one more update. That probably might just be a patch. One big update, 2 more DLCs, 3 more DLCs, and then into Russia for 4, and then who knows, maybe they do an Arctic DLC for a 5th. So I'm thinking at least 5 more DLCs that will be a part of Euro Truck Simulator 2 before it kind of ends. And you wonder at some point if a Euro Truck Simulator 3 is going to be on the horizon. I mean, the time for 5 more DLCs, if there are 5 more, is going to be at least 3 years. I mean, probably 5 more years. So I think we'll be playing this for quite a while, but it just makes you wonder about the future. It makes you wonder if a 3rd game is going to come out or not, being that there's more DLCs coming out with this one. And I guess we don't know. I guess that's just something that we'll have to, you know, find out when the time comes. The American Truck Sim side, Washington is out, which is awesome because that's what I've been waiting for, so I can base myself in Seattle. And then obviously the amount of DLCs there, I mean, that game's going to be going for 15 years before they finish it off. Because, you know, I mean, America's just humongous. And, you know, the amount of cities they're putting in the maps is just insane. Utah is the next DLC that they will be releasing for American Truck Simulator. And that should be coming out by the end of this year. So that'll give me more areas to explore. Obviously, I haven't really played a bunch of American Truck Sim yet. I've played it offline a little, but not a ton. So that'll be starting up soon, and that'll be exciting to see happen when it does eventually come out. So kind of looking forward to that. Looking forward to the Black Sea. Obviously, I want to get through Italy and France before the Black Sea comes out, because I think, as I said, I want to do Italy, I want to go to France, and then we're going to make our way up through the UK, a little bit of Germany, head back to Sweden, kind of just start doing other deliveries because we've done most of the map, and then Black Sea will come out and we'll probably start exploring that area, and then we can maybe start thinking about pro mods. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more to do, but again, we'll cross those bridges when we get there. Right now, we just got to focus on getting to southern Poland today. I'm going to pull up the SCS website, though, and talk about some of the blog updates that they've had, because I feel like that's always a good thing to talk about when there's not much else to talk about during these long deliveries. I got to be careful, though, because being on your phone when you're driving is never smart. So yeah, the latest blog update, actually, they just came out with one today. Not the day I'm uploading this, but Friday, September 6th, 2019, as I record this. Is this a speed limit drop here over the bridge? No, it's not, so we can maintain our speed. Look at that, that's a beautiful sunset right there. Just gorgeous. So it says we'd like to focus on another region of our upcoming Road to the Black Sea map expansion, Bulgaria. The new DLC will provide you with scenic routes through the countryside, cities, industrial areas, and large seaports that Bulgaria is well known for. We can't wait to show you the next update, but until then, why not see if you can recognize some of the places and businesses shown here today. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and then there's a collection of pictures, which I will talk about as soon as I get through this toll road here. Alright, down to 40. Do not want to get me a ticket. Stay behind these. Let's see, can I get over here? Yeah. I don't want to wait for all these trucks and cars in front of me. Oh yeah, this truck's just pulling up, so definitely a good decision to switch the toll booth lane there. 36 bucks. All right, I can appreciate that. That's a fair price. Some of these toll booths are like $100-some, and it's ridiculous. I think that's with hard economy turned off, though. I think it's less with it turned on, because it's trying to be more realistic. Could get back over here, clear left, clear the right. Alright, now we're stuck behind this guy. Hopefully he speeds up here. Come on, how slow are you gonna drive, man? I think I might have to get in the left lane. Actually, we're gonna make an overtake? Oh, that's what he's doing. He's exiting. Or not. Was his turn signal on, or was I tripping? I could have sworn that dude's turn signal was on for a split second. That is bizarre. Let's not get too close to these logs in front of us. We don't want these to go flying everywhere. Yeah, he's going a lot below the speed limit. And those tires look the motion looks kind of funky. It looks very jittery with his tires moving like that. That does not look too good. Alright, now we're on the outside, so it's just going to take us even longer to get past. Speed up to 80 here, get to this bridge. That guy's getting over, and we have room to now get over. Slow it back down to 80. Perfect. Alright, so we're about to exit the highway, but the first picture is going to be of basically a Soviet-looking kind of roundabout in the middle of a town square or something like that, with some sort of monument in the middle and text in the Bulgarian language. And my cruise control didn't work again. I hit the wrong button. I really got to change that on my wheel, because these arrow keys just, they don't seem to work. It turns the engine retarder on every time. It's just so annoying. So that's the first picture. The next one's kind of like a train station looking reddish building, which kind of looks interesting. After that, we're going to have another kind of stone train station looking building. So kind of an interesting 3 pictures that they're showing us. Let's go ahead and let these guys get over here. Come on, all you. Looks like that section of road's going to be under construction, so good thing we're not trying to go that way, because it'd be a detour anyway. Or highway that they're building, should I say. Maybe in a future game update there will actually be a proper highway through that area. Alright, pause then, left, loads, right. We want to go towards loads. Everyone else is going left. We'll take the road less traveled, quite literally. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be a 2-lane road from here on out, which kind of sucks. And still 5 hours, 10 minutes left, which is quite a long way. Alright, so we'll go up to our speed limit here of 70, turn our brights on. It's kind of dark back here. 68, 69, 70. There's the cruise control, I think. Maybe, please. Yeah, alright, awesome. Cruise control's now actually working, so got that figured out. Next picture is going to be a truck going over a bridge with kind of a, again, an Eastern European looking city. Another train station type looking building. Then we get into the industrial stuff. So there's going to be a picture of a truck going under a port terminal that has kind of a cool gate for an entrance. It's like a big stone thing that you drive under. Another one's just kind of a bridge going over a city type thing. Then you have kind of a real scenic bridge that goes over a river with some Soviet-looking apartment buildings in the background. What happened here? Oh, little accident. Don't get yourself injured out there, guys. We don't want that to happen. So yeah, and then there's 2 more pictures. The last 2 are just a highway scene, followed by a truck about to go through an intersection. So I guess it shows off a little bit of what the roads look like in that part of the world, and it kind of just shows you a little bit more of what the Road to the Black Sea DLC is kind of going to offer, and I think it's kind of going to be similar to the Going East, because it has that Eastern European looking, you know, kind of, you know, ex-Soviet Stalinist architecture type thing. So I think it's going to be a lot of the same of what we've seen a lot recently, and obviously that's, you know, I've driven around that or the Nordics, which, I mean, being that they have the northern climate, aren't all too different comparatively, so I feel like we've driven around a lot of very similar areas. Turn my brights off here. Don't want to blind that police officer. I think, did he flash his lights at me? That would have been crazy if he did, because my brights were on. Again, I think I'm tripping, but I might have actually seen him do it. That would have been a crazy, crazy thing. I don't know about that, though. That's kind of hard to believe. But anyway, I think that's kind of going to be what the update's going to be showing. So that's kind of going to be an interesting thing to have to game, and you know, again, I'm kind of excited for it, but I still have to explore most of the map here, so hopefully they'll do a good job releasing it, though. I mean, the releases with SCS software, they just keep getting better and better year after year, and the quality, the detail just goes up and up. I remember when Going East came out, I drove through Poland on an old profile that I had, and it was just the most beautiful thing I've seen. They just did a fantastic job with it. And then, you know, the Going East one's even better. And can't wait to check out Italy and France, because I am assuming it's just going to be insanely beautiful down there, and totally different than the climate up here. I mean, we've been driving around pine trees and birch trees for, it seems like, the year that I've been doing this on YouTube. I don't even know when episode 1 was. I think it might have actually been a real life year ago. So, you know, we've been driving quite a bit throughout this game. What's our fuel? 1909 kilometers, and we only have 242 left in this journey, so obviously that's not going to be a problem. And now only 3 hours and 52 minutes left until we actually get to where we are going. Oh, yeah, he did flash his lights, huh? So they do want you to turn your brights off. That's incredible. They actually will flash their lights at you if your brights are on. That is really cool. So yeah, we're going to have to watch out for other traffic. We don't want to blind people. What's that down there? Train tracks, it looks like. Yep. Maybe we'll see some of those longer freight trains on our journey. Not that it's exactly a good time of day to do such a thing, though. Alright, nice and easy around these bends here. What's that little light? Like a little farmhouse or something in the middle of nowhere. Playing these games makes me really want to go see these areas in real life. See how accurate they do. I saw a video on YouTube of what Seattle looks like, and it looked fairly accurate. Okay, here comes the bus. Our brights are off. Good. I feel like I'm driving through Alaska or something like that with all these pine trees right now, though. I forgot how many there were still all the way down in Poland, even though we've gone obviously a lot further south in the map. But then, of course, we'll get into the Alps, and there'll be even more. Construction sites, cranes. And then it's weird because it keeps looking like you're getting close to a city. but then it's just a city that's not really on the map. It's kind of just something that you pass by, which is always kind of an interesting thing. Alright, 67, 8, 9, cruise control back on. Yay, it actually worked that time. Fantastic. I like the way this truck looks at night. I don't do a lot of night driving on this series, but I won't lie, I kind of enjoy doing the night driving because I think it's peaceful. I think it's kind of just enjoyable, but it's not as fun as day because, again, you don't really get to see the areas that you're traveling to. I mean, nighttime you could be anywhere and you're just going to see lights, some trees on the side of the road, some plants. It doesn't give you the whole view like you know, traveling at the day would, where you're really going to get a view of everything that you're passing by and, you know, kind of everything that you're doing a little bit. So I guess there's advantages and disadvantages to the traveling at night. Here comes a car. We'll turn our brights off. Actually, it's a truck. Hello, hello. That's something I never use, is the horn. I don't even have a button on my wheel for the horn. That's something that I need to add a bit more. Alright, 2 hours 56 minutes, so we're getting pretty close with this 9 tons of empty barrels down to Katowice. At the DHL, too. I don't think I've made a delivery to a DHL in quite a while. I mean, I don't think I've made hardly any deliveries in quite a while, despite these 2 episodes. That's pretty much been all that I'm playing the game. And yeah, 6 hours 14 until our next rest, and 2:48 till we get there. So I think what we'll do is we'll make this delivery we'll end the episode if we can't find a new delivery to make, and then the next one we will continue on south. Alright, load straight, positive to the right. We don't want to go to positive, we want to go past towards, and I think we go through loads, kind of. Yes, we do. So we might have to slow down up here. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be an intersection anyway. Turn our brights off. We don't really need them in this corridor as much. I guess we kind of do once we got past that little lit up highway overpass. Alright, what will find us around the bend? It's definitely a more populated area than what we've been going through, though. There's more stuff on the sides of the roads for sure. Yeah, it's just a red light up here. And yeah, down to 50. I figured it would drop at some point. Alright, back to Lodz. City that we have been to before, and I'm probably pronouncing it horribly wrong. I'm half Polish, and I don't know how to pronounce Polish, so that's kind of embarrassing. Just going through the homeland, not knowing how to do it the right way. And what is that guy doing? I guess that he had like a super short green light, and he just made it across. Alright, so it's just going to be 50 kilos an hour through this area. 50? Perfect. Nice and easy. Matilla Egres. I wonder where that's from. I mean, it looks like Italian with the grapes or whatever it is, but I don't think it is. It's got to be from the Going East DLC somewhere. That is not a trailer that I have seen at all. I will just stay in this lane. That is not a trailer I've seen at all in this game, so I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, the side's kind of purple too. I do have some trailer mods with real trailers, so I don't know if that's a real one or not, but I have no idea what country that's from, or... Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Kind of fascinating. Probably, I would guess it's like Lithuanian or something like that. I don't think it's Polish. It doesn't look Polish. And it didn't look Italian, so I don't know. He went... I guess he just went somewhere else in the city, so I guess this is where he is making his delivery. But I honestly have no idea. Alright, straight ahead to Katowice. Let's go ahead and get in the left lane so we can get past this auto truck. Oh, we're not even going to see the light turn green. Oh, now it turns green. We're going to be stuck behind him again. Oh man, trying to get left for no reason at all. See if we actually... Yeah, we're still going faster than him, so... Maybe that was the right decision. I don't know, though. This is where you just gotta be precise on the wheel. You don't want to start drifting into the other lane. You don't want to speed too much to pass someone either, because that's an easy way to get a speeding ticket. Alright, up to 70. If we hit the gas just a bit sooner, we should get that jump ahead. There it goes. Very nice. And turn to the right. And we're clear. Alright, awesome. So keep that down. Oh, speed limit's back up to 80. Awesome, so we get some legit highway now, which is a great feeling. Good, keep those brights off and cruise control at 80. Is it working? Awesome. Perfect, perfect. So that's a much better feeling to be on an actual highway. Again, that'll help us get to our destination quicker. I think it's gonna just be regular highway the rest of the way through. No more of these crappy 2-lane roads. Well, maybe. Look at me jinxing it. Speed limit goes down to 70 and it's telling me I gotta get left up here, so maybe it's just one of those German-style exits where the right lane becomes the exit lane. I hate those. Yeah, it is. I hate that so much. Back up to 80. You'd think they just add a 3rd lane and make it the exit lane. I guess they don't have the money to do it, but it's so frustrating why there's exits like that. I'm assuming that they're actually like that in Europe, and if they are, it's just awful. Like in the US, we have a 3rd. Let's get over here for the police. Looks like a fellow trucker got pulled over. Without a trailer, too. That's nice to see it at nighttime. I have another mod. It's called True Blue. I know I have it from American. I'm pretty sure it's in Euro. And it's realistic police headlights. And those lights looked pretty good. They lit up the whole night. So I'm pretty satisfied with the color of those police car lights right there. That guy was probably driving a little bit too fast. You know, it's almost 1 in the morning. Maybe he's got an hour and a half left like I do, and he just wants to get home. I really wish I could drive at 110, which is the car speed limit, but I guess the trucking rules are the trucking rules in Europe. Trucks have to basically crawl their way through. Alright, 1 hour 30, 5 hours till rest. So yeah, we're still good on that. And it looks like it's saying 2:17, so it looks like we're even going to get there a few minutes before we were initially supposed to. I think it was like 2:25. So anyway, what I was talking about earlier, that's the Euro Truck Sim update. The American Truck Sim update, that's a nice rest stop in there. They also came up with an Actros tuning pack for the trucks. Goodyear event. Someone posted a real-life story, but Utah, and the latest post for Utah is the Kennecott copper mine. Known for its pioneers and religious history, Mormons obviously, breathtaking national parks and ski resorts, Utah has a large travel and tourism industry which sees over 23 million people a year. However, this is not the state's only booming economy. Utah also has an abundance of natural resources within its rocks, which has created a large mining industry. From ground to coal, the state has many operations which extract these precious elements from the ground. However, there is only one industry that stands out from the rest, and then it goes on to talk about copper. It's an open pit, one of the largest open pit excavations in the world. The Kennecott copper mine operates all year round and has produced over 20 million tons of refined copper ore. Its operation is so large it can be seen from outer space and makes for an impressive view for any driver close by. In our upcoming Utah map expansion for American Truck Sim, drivers will be able to assist in the operation by delivering equipment and resources to and from the mine. Be sure to take extra care when driving through this impressive landmark as you drive on dusty roads and into an active mine. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. There's a couple pictures of some swirly roads coming up to it, and then I think you actually drive all the way to the bottom of the mine. It looks pretty developed down there. I guess as they mine down, they keep moving bases of operations further down and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty exciting expansion. And Utah's going to be cool too, because I know a lot of the states are already desert, but Utah has a lot of scenic areas like Arches National Park, Salt Lake City. It's got a bunch of mountains. I think it's going to be an interesting map expansion. I'm really looking forward to see what they actually do with it. So yeah, kind of looking forward to Utah coming into American Truck Sim. Again, not to have gone to any of the states in there, but that game's going to take absolutely forever for them to finish, because so far it's California, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. And phew, we have a long way to go after that. I mean, there's just a ton of states for them to add. They haven't even gotten to Colorado yet. They're still in mountain time zone, barely. So, you know, it's going to take just years and years. I think 10 years at least. Unless their team continues to get bigger, they continue to make more money, and then they can release more expansions. I'd love to see them get to a point where they're coming out with 4 or 5 expansions a year, and then it only takes 2 or 3 years to finish the U.S. And being that, you know, obviously Seattle's a place I'm really excited for, but being that I'm from the eastern part of the country, I was really hoping that, you know, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and all the states kind of in my part of the country would be released soon, but obviously it's going to be a long time before I get to go to Pittsburgh or Columbus or the cities that I talk about in real life so often and the cities that I visit in real life so often. Let's get over here. Actually passing some traffic, such a rarity on this game to be passing people. Oh, they're probably going to speed back up though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, only 37 minutes left until the delivery. Then we gotta back in at night, so that'll be interesting because we won't. Seeing the trailers can be a little bit more difficult. I guess the ground will kind of be glowing for us though. Alright, Katowice. Looks like we'll have to exit to the right up here. Oh, is that one of those wildlife bridges? Yeah, I think it is. Cool. It is. Those are always cool to see. And another police pullover up here. Man, everyone's getting hit by the police in Poland tonight. There's also a ton of traffic for almost 2 in the morning. Oh, that truck's slowing down to avoid it. Man, yeah, those lights are just crazy. They're like a beacon on top of the cop car there. Alright, he had to slow down for the cops, which helps us get right over, which is perfect because we'll be exiting here in a second. I still love the random events. I'm so thankful that they've added it to Euro Truck Sim. It really makes a world of difference in the game. Alright, let's start slowing it down here. What type of exit is this? 55. Oh, it's just it just turns into like a non-highway type exit. So I guess you gotta cross the highway to actually get on it. That's kind of dodgy. So it's not a full limited access freeway, I guess, at that point. Alright, down to 50 kilometers an hour. Turn my turn signal off here. And welcome back to Katowice, folks. Here in southern Poland. Let's go ahead into the city, make our delivery to the DHL. It's kind of sucks to have an episode where it doesn't say such and such city discovered, but guess that's just how it goes. Alrighty. You know, with our kind of money too, I think buying a second truck is gonna have to come into the picture at some point soon too. We can get a second truck, a second trailer, and have a delivery guy that actually starts making deliveries for us. And then our money will just start to go up exponentially at that point. Looks like it's flashing yellow here at the middle of the night. Good to see. Don't have to stop, just gotta slow down. Alright, DHL, perfect. Nice. Alright, we need it. Oh, these are always fun. We're gonna have to go in like this and then back up at an angle. These are some of the tougher ones in the game, so kind of looking forward to trying to knock this one out of the park. I've also noticed something weird. It has not rained at all since I've been playing, which another thing that's really weird, I've been doing a lot of Minecraft recently, and it has not rained once. So just these games are not having any rain, and it's just so abnormal to have like no rain in either of the games. It's just really bizarre, really awkward. Alright, let's put this into reverse, and we're going to want the truck to go to the right, so we turn my wheel to the left here. And then just ease it in to the right. It's got to be, one thing I learned from the last delivery is it's got to be all the way up to the line here, or else it's not going to go in the correct way. Yeah, I think we got to go really sharp here. Okay, let's go ahead and straighten the truck out a little bit. Okay, I think we're kind of doing all right here. Just take it nice and slow. You know how to do this. Do what you know how to do. I think it needs to be left, actually. Yeah. Alright, now if you just push it back, and then we'll push it back until it reaches the point to turn it. I think that's about it right there. then if we just pivot the truck... Yeah, it still needs a bit more to the right. It's really hard to see in the dark. Okay, it's green. Now let's pull up and straighten it out a little bit just to make it perfect. Okay, I think we want to move it just a bit more to the right. Yeah, it's just a little bit too far to my left here. So if we just straighten it back, and back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh, it doesn't let you go all the way back, that's right. And then just pull up here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Engine off, parking brake, lights off. And, man, it's so dark I can hardly see it. It looks, yeah, it's a little, I think it's a little crooked, but let's go ahead and unload it. 7 hours, 56 minutes. All right, let's see if they have any job offers where we can go south and rest. North, north. Klagenfurt, Austria. That looks perfect, guys, because we're right on the border of Italy at that point. Yeah, Warsaw, Krakow. It would be cool to discover Krakow, but I don't think I can pass up this delivery. When's it due, though? Monday. Okay, so it's a 9-hour drive, so if we left at 3, that's 11. And then we could also rest. So yeah, 17 tons of almonds will allow us to rest. We're going to pick up this load, rest here in Katowice, drive through the Czech Republic, through Austria, and that'll take us to Klagenfurt, Vorthorsee. So, yeah, and then we're right on the border of Italy. Venice is right there, so we can be in Italy in 2 episodes from now. So we'll head to Austria, home of Arnold. In the next episode, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I think that park job was okay. It was nighttime. It's really hard to see, so it's better. It's definitely better. We are improving. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. F like 9916. Peace.